Hello, my name is Onyedika Maobi, CEO of Thimbos Creations. I'm a fashion designer, a pattern drafter, and a pattern drafting trainer. You're welcome to our online class. So today we will be talking about dart manipulation. Dart manipulation. What is dart manipulation? Dart manipulation is the movement of darts from one part of the body to the other. So we are going to do it practically so you see what it's like and how to go about it. Okay, so this is the front basic bodice. Yes, this is our front bodice. So first I want us to know that our darts can be moved into six basic parts of our body, like that, as in of the front bodies. That you can have the dart fullness on 6 basic positions on your bodies, on your front bodies. The first is the shoulder. Now look at it here. You see this, the pattern already placed the darts, positioned the darts at the shoulder. Okay, but from the shoulder you can also have the armhole darts. Okay, that is number 2. Number 3, you can have the waist dart. Okay, number 3. Number 4, you can have the center front dart. Then number 5, you can have the neck dart, that is the dart on the neck. And then number 6 one is that you can actually totally eliminate these darts and conceal it with your seam and you won't see it. Okay, so what is, like I said before, that dart manipulation is the movement of darts from one position of our body to the other. Okay, so before you start your dart movement, before I continue, I want to also mention that apart from these 6 basic places that I talked about, there are other places you can actually move your dart. You can be creative about your dart, but for the sake of this class I'm just going to talk about the 6 places that you can move your darts. Okay, so but you can actually be very creative about your darts. You can do anything with your darts. That's what makes pattern drafting very unique. Okay, so before you start moving your darts, before you start your dart manipulation, you are going to extend your dart to your true bust line. This is my true bust line. My true bust line, if you watched our videos, it is usually, I told you on in our video, that is usually 4 centimeters below the waistline, below the armhole, that is below the bust line. Okay, the true bust line is usually 4 centimeters below the bust line. You need to, if you don't know, if you're getting confused, you can watch our videos on YouTube about our the video we made on our basic bodice pattern. Okay, so now I want to extend this dart down to this place. I'm going to extend the shoulder dart to this position. Okay, and then this is what it is. Okay, this is my guideline. First I bring it down, then I do this, and I do this. Okay, so I have succeeded in extending my shoulder dart to my true bust line. Okay, the same thing applies to the waist darts too. I can still decide though, okay, that I'm going to extend it to the true bust line if I want to use it. Okay, but for the sake of this class, I'm just concentrating on the shoulder dart. So now I want to move this shoulder dart first to the armhole. Okay, this is called an armhole dart or a princess dart. An armhole dart or a princess dart. So what do? I just take a line from the armhole, from this point, okay, and to my true bust line. That's to the point of the dart. Okay, did you see what I did? So having drawn this line now, because I want to move this shoulder dart to this armhole. first thing I do is to cut the armhole open. Okay, when I cut it open, have you seen it? Then I close this dart, the shoulder dart. Now look at it. I want to hold it down with my tape. Have you seen? So my dart, I have succeeded in moving my shoulder dart to this armhole. Okay, you got it? Okay, now I say, okay, I don't want my dart to be here. The next position that I can move, I want to move my dart to is the waist. Okay, this is the waist. I want to move my dart to the waist. Okay, now remember that this dart is already there, and I'm going to fill it in with a paper. I'm going to fill it in with a paper. Because I want to move to my waist dart, I open here at the waist line, okay, and stop at the true bust line, and I close up this dart that is open. Okay, and you see, once I do it, this one automatically gets open, and close it down, hold it down. So this is our waist dart. Okay, now I want to move the dart to my center front. What do? I'll fill it in. I want to fill this in with paper. Okay, so so I close this. I want to transfer this dart, or the shoulder, the dart, anywhere to this true bust, to the center front. So I cut the position open this way, stopping at the point where the dart stopped. Then I close this. Okay, so when I close it, this center front dart is now open. It's now what? Open. So you see, this is open. Okay, that is, we succeeded in transferring the waist dart, or wherever the dart is, you can move the shoulder dart directly to this place. Okay, so the next is what? Our neck dart. So I fill this in with my paper for the true bust point to the neck, to the position of the neck where I want to transfer the dart. So I with my scissors, I'll cut open the to the true bust line. Okay, as it's open now, so I'm just going to close up this other place, and yeah, our neck dart is what? Our neck dart position is gotten, and I can still fill it up with paper. Okay, if I want to, it depends on what I want to achieve. So I hope you got something from this class. That manipulation, like you've seen as I've done here, is simply the movement of darts from one position of your body to the other. There is no big deal there. Just understand it and be creative about it. Like I said in the beginning of this video, you can actually move your darts to any position you like on your bodies, as far as you obey the rules, okay, as far as you play by the rules. Okay, so that is it. And now look at it, look at what is going to happen if I close this dart. If I decide to close this dart, I'm going to be having a sort of three-dimensional pattern. Now, what is three-dimensional pattern? Pattern that has has length, breadth, and width, so that it's not more flat on the flat surface. Okay, so that is what helps you in getting the shape of, look at this now. Look at this. Look at this. Let's say I have finished transferring a dart. Let's say I decided to transfer a dart to the waist, to the neckline, and I closed it. I'm going to be having this kind of shape, and you see this is where the breast or the bust position is, and that gives the clothes a very good fitting. Okay, so what your dart helps you to achieve is a sort of three-dimensional look on your body, on the dress that you make, and it gives you a nice fitting. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Thimbos Creations, and follow us on Instagram at Thimbos Creations, on Facebook at Thimbos Creations. Remember, I'm Onyedika Miracle, CEO of Thimbos Creations. Thank you very much. Bye.